Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah! I do the same thing in my right arm on the other side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it onto her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than ever before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, as if she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Yeah. To turn the page. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over Yuri's face again, and her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Can I just have you? It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn a page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes it before me. So I turn a bit of my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Oh. Can reading be a fetish? Hey Yuri! This might be a silly thought. The main character, oh, fuck! Jesus! Fuck! The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit! You think so? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you. I just can't read. How does she? Well, I guess she's a bit more blunt in a few ways. But she seems almost she also second-guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent in some of your mannerisms. I don't talk like this, okay? This is not an accurate representation of me. You're supposed to be just a normal individual, but no. Get these big words. Me using big words of all things. What a joke. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Void, it's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, that's not what I meant. I didn't mean that in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I were more meant that's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. You pulled them out. Get out! Out, President! Out! I think it's about time we start sharing today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look a bit down. I'm sorry if I haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her arm from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Ow! Why'd you do that? I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Jesus. Or would you prefer if I only read it with you? Oh, yeah. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. Oh, you're so cute! Ooh! Alright! I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left in the book and slip it into my bag. By the way, get out! Yeah? My relaxation ends. I cannot believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't find much inspiration since I've never read, really. Damn it, I can't read! See, this is why I shouldn't be doing this. It's embarrassing, gosh. All the 12-year-olds are gonna call me cringy. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I thought we were just going in front of the class and... Oh, okay. I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is in a wrinkled sheet of a loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers completely in a composition notebook. I could already see Monica's pristine handwriting from what I see. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Yuri! Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Dot dot dot. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Oh, I can't say more like this. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates that you've been writing a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. That's actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if it breaking down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And, oh shit, my hair tie. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think most of the noticeable thing is I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from topic matter, and that they form fit the two together. The result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her trains of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and sounds more like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Oh, look at her, she's so precious! I can't wait. I love this my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? That's true. Let me see. Ghost under the lights. Click outside the poem to continue. Oh. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining straight light to have withstood the test of time, and alas yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light thickens. Frickin'? I can't read cursive. I'm sorry, I must have such terrible handwriting. Cursive is... No, cursive is good. I just can't read cursive. I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. That's because I can't read cursive. Your writing is good. It's the writing form that you chose, Goober. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? Oh, that's a relief. I also liked the poems. Oh wait, I also liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Uh-huh. I mean, phew. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Void. Really? Well, even I could pick that up, you loser. Jesus. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their thoughts, feelings, and expressive experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell the simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic. Fuck. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort and able to get out of the past. I'm crying because I can relate. Insinuate with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought about that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing really. I mean, it's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end I really enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Void. Ah, me too. Hey, thanks for watching this video. Subscribe for more Red Room, Red Rum, Let's Draw, Hotel Pubs, and other videos.
Be sure to also subscribe to our other channel, Hotel Room 103.
And also follow us on our social media sites available in the links below.
Oh, and be sure to click that bell, because YouTube has no idea what it's doing at this point.